Hi Leo, this is Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot and welcome to your March general reading. If you are new to this channel and you feel guided, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell twice so that you can be notified of all future updates. All right guys, for all general readings, this is a monthly reading. Just a reminder that since it is a general reading, it means it's not going to resonate with every single soul out there. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and as always guys, utilize your own intuition. If you want something more personal and private, go in my description box below. All of my information is there to reach out to me and we will set something up for you, okay? As always with my monthlies, I'm going to start off with some oracle cards. I have an animal spirit card to pull as well, and then we're going to get into the tarot spread. All right, time is fluid, it's always moving. So even though this is for March, keep in mind that some of this may have already happened, some of this may be happening right now. Others of you, it's going to happen a little down the road, but that's why we got a playlist. All right, Leo, let's get started. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters as to what messages we have for you this March. What do you need to know? What does Leo need to know this month? What does Leo need to know? Here we go, stopping already. Starting off with fork in the road, come to the edge, thinker. Woof, many of you are in your head, definitely in your head. Probably about making a decision, feeling like that I feel for a lot of you, Leo, it's about, am I making the right choice, or almost a fear of making the right choice. With come to the edge right next to this and then the thinker, look at these cards, guys. This is definitely you looking at the point of going, all right, I'm at the point. It's almost like, it feels to me, Leo, some of you, this is in regards to love here with the red roses that they're showing to me. It's almost about taking a leap and almost having fear of making a decision in love. Others of you, this is about making a decision, a huge life choice, and just having a fear of not making the right one. A lot of you are stuck in your head. We do have 44 here, which comes to an 8. So there, I feel like this is something that is in regards to, when you know, 44 with an 8 is abundance. But to me, it's about, is this stable enough? Is this abundant enough for me? Yeah, I just feel like, Leo, it's like having options and choices, and really, they're really showcasing me here with fork on the road. Notice that there's an owl on this. What is this? Is it a llama with, it looks like a llama with antlers. It doesn't look like an elk, but maybe it is. But the owl on there is what they're pointing out to me, okay? And the owl to me is all about utilizing your own intuition. It's also about having good luck. Owls are very lucky. All right, let's see what animal spirit is with you this month. You know, 36 comes to a 9. There's some kind of completion coming here. I feel like you're at a point in your life that this decision almost feels to me that you're going to make it or break it. Like a lot of you are feeling this pressure. Turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Turtle spirit. Look at this beautiful turtle. Many of you, it is really taken a long time to get to this point, and you are almost at the feeling of like, I can't believe it's finally come time to make this decision in my life. But it's also having optimism, right? Being optimistic about it as well. Let's see what the tarot card spread has to say. As always, I always do the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month, and then I validate with some outcome cards at the end. So let's get started. Time is fluid, guys, as always, so keep that in mind. What does Leo need to know this month for March? What does Leo need to know? What messages do we have, Spirit, for Leo? Here we go. We're starting off with 5 of Swords. Interesting. Hold on, I'm just making some room here. 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Knight of Swords, a lot of air energy here, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. And towards the end of the month, we have the Four of Wands reversed, the Devil reversed, we have the Emperor reversed, and we have the Tower. your overall energy for this reading is the Sun. It's your happiness, getting your happy on. There is something in this picture, and it is a big decision that you have to make here, Leo. We're starting off with the Five of Swords energy here, okay? Now, when I see the Five of Swords, it's usually, you know, you could be dealing with an air sign here, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You may have been dealing with somebody where it wasn't working out, okay? Or having disagreements, not seeing eye to eye. But usually it's about someone having an ego. You might be dealing with an egotistical person. But notice in this particular deck, on this particular card, that she's handing him the sword. So I feel like somebody has let something go where it's like, let's see if we can kind of compromise, even though I do feel that we have somebody who's a little bit egotistical in their head, whether this is your side or the others, but it's definitely somebody is feeling a little bit or questioning this person's trust, this person's worth, okay? Yeah, it's like, do I want to make this choice again? Again, they're showing me this fork on the road. It's like, I've been through this before. Do I want to go through this again, right? We have next to it the Ten of Pentacles, the beginning of the month. So I do feel like this is in regards to your stability. In regards to many of you, this is a family situation, meaning that you already have family with this individual, so this is a relationship. But this feels like this is heavily on your mind this month. We have that High Priestess energy, more of that owl energy that we got here in the beginning. But notice here, notice how she's got all her cards laid out, right? It's to me stating that it's time to speak up, okay? For many of you, I feel like you have someone in your life here, and again, I'm getting that air energy here, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But with the Knight of Swords, it's about coming in and speaking abruptly the truth, okay? So I feel like something is going to be vocalized, something is going to be communicated to you at the beginning of the month. I keep hearing the word compromise, wanting to work something out, okay? With the Page of Pentacles reverse, this is in regards to not having your stability set on, okay? Many of you are still feeling a little bit unsure, especially with this individual. They may have given you small offers at one point, and now it's like going back and it's like, all right, well, do I really want to accept this person's offer? Again, they're showing me the sword as almost like, let's communicate, let's talk, right? Like, I feel like it's like examining this of this talk or this communication that has to come in place here. I mean, there's two page energies here, though. I mean, you have the Page of Pentacles right next to the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands, it's all about a new start, something adventurous beginning. You might have fire in your chart, but there's something that is going to be action oriented. I feel the middle of the month, regards to this decision that needs to be made. Okay. For a lot of you, it's like you've been observing the situation, wanting to have that new start. But notice with the Page of Wands here, do you see how their head's down a little bit? They're kind of like, I'm not sure that I really want to go into this again, especially with this being so unstable at one point, okay? Nine of Wands is also feeling like, you're burdened in a sense of like you've been through it all, okay? There's something where it feels like you're at a point in your life where it feels close to an ending, okay? Many of you, I'm not stating this is an ending to a relationship, it's just like tired of the bullshit. Like, this can't go on any more longer. You're really observing it, okay? Really looking into it. Like I said, you might be dealing with either an air or a fire sign here, but we do have earth here too. But to me, it's like you are really looking for something stable. We have a Knight of Pentacles here. Some of you, this is relationship based, about leaving, wanting to leave somebody that does feel stable to you, but it's been like some of you, this is a friendship, someone who's been there's a permanency of it, okay? Thick through thin, I'm hearing. But notice this, right next to the Knight of Pentacles, and that's where they say, look, it's like you got your eye on this person, okay? You might be dealing with an earth sign here, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But it's like looking at this situation as to like, well, I wasn't really happy with this individual, but I know that that other person has a lot more to offer me when it comes to stability and happiness, okay? 4 of Wands reversed here and the Devil reversed. I mean, you have a lot of reversals on here. There's definitely something that's going to be ending, I feel, at the end of the month here with the Tower, going towards your happiness, okay? So this ending's not a bad ending, okay? It's just that decisions have to be made. When I see the 4 of Wands, this is all about coming together. This is about usually a relationship or something that is coming to the next level, okay? With it reversed, it's also talking to me about a reunion. Many of you, you are reuniting with this new individual. It's almost like you guys were friends at one point and then, you know, you want to go to the next level, okay? So this is something that's almost feels like a reunion to be with this individual, okay? With the Page of Wands and the Devil energy here, Capricorn energy reversed, I feel like this individual, the person that you might be reuniting with or want to come together with towards the end of the month, I feel that you are in the level of letting go of things that were toxic to you. I do feel like you had someone very egotistical in your life. Okay, if for those of you, if this is not love related in a sense where it was a relationship, someone was just very egotistical to you, this is about finding a friend or even a companion for some those of you, like if it's work related, this is about having somebody that you're reuniting with to bring your happiness on, okay? I do believe that this toxicity, that this Emperor energy, that it's reversed with the Tower is because you're deciding to make a huge decision and a leap of faith here that doesn't involve this individual anymore, okay? There's definitely a feeling of an ending to get to a reunion of something that does bring you more happiness. I'm going to validate this outcome here with the Tower card, but the Tower is all about getting rid of the old, all right? Something that was built that was faulty, okay? I feel for a lot of you, you did not have the start that you wanted with the new person or this new opportunity to move forward. And now that you have let go of some toxicities and are making a decision towards the end of the month, it is going to create a Tower moment. Things are going to fall out. And I don't think it's going to fall out the way you want it to here, okay? And not saying that it's going to fall out like not into your favor. I think it's that you have control, you know, because this is Aries energy here. The Emperor's all about control, okay? They get shit done, but they have a specific way of having expectations. I think your expectations, because you have been thinking about this for quite some time, right? Trying to think logically about this. I think there's going to be something coming in towards the end of the month, whether it's communication. It could be communication that you weren't expecting from someone who you're trying to end it with, or it's about communication and just speaking up saying, I can't do this anymore, I need to move on, that it's going to create this Tower event, okay? And this Tower event was what we're going to pull four outcome cards on. So let's see what we have for your outcome. Here we go. We have the 9 of Wands again, the Star, 8 of Cups, yep, walking away, 7 of Swords. All right, I'm using the After Tarot deck, so I don't do reversals on this, but you got the 9 of Wands, okay? And you had this 9 of Wands here before, okay? And the fact that you have this twice in a reading, look how different these look on observing, okay? You're wounded. But look at this. You have someone by your side who wants to be there for you, okay? Is willing to not defend your or fight your battles, but they're willing to work with you, okay? They want to stand up with you. This person brings a lot of healing energy towards you, Aquarius energy here. This is something where you're going to feel like you need to bask in it, right? Because you're just, you haven't had that balance for a really long time. I think for a lot of you, you've just been thinking so heavily on leaving an individual or leaving a situation, something that did not serve you anymore, since it's a general reading. But it's about evaluating it, okay? Somebody's definitely walked off here, and there's somebody who's evaluating this cup, right? Emotions, things that have to be cleared up. I think that with the 7 Seven of Swords energy here, and I do feel like this is that air sign here, right? I do think that this individual who was egotistical, sneaky with you, I think that they are going to have a lot to say about this ending. I think that they're going to have a lot to say about the relationship. But listen, karma, okay? Because look at this. He's walking right into the noose. This individual is so focused on talking shit. I will be honest, talking shit about you or playing the victim, right? Blaming, all right? Looking at the situation, they're not even carrying their sword, looking at where they're going. That they don't even realize that it's going to be like foot and mouth, all right? They are putting themselves in a noose here because you don't need that. You don't want that. It's a level of going like, listen, I know what I deserve, and what I deserve is my happiness, right? I deserve to have somebody who's extremely loyal to me, especially with this, you know, dog energy here. You do have right underneath this, and I just noticed this with the sun underneath the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's definitely changes for you this month, Leo. I feel like a lot of it is just embracing it and making that choice to move on. Those of you who are still observing it, or you have made that choice, I think that you're going to realize that this person that you made a choice to not be with or speak up against with or move on from is going to have a lot to say that's not going to be in the side that you're expecting. And that those are those expectations that I was going to tell you that might create some tower energy here. I don't feel like anything bad. It's just going to be shit talk. I mean, I'll be honest with you. All right, let's see what healing cards we have for you this month, Leo. What's some healing advice that we can give you? Leo needs to know. Here we go. Changes, past, present, and future. There's that abundance again. Remember I told you with the thinker in abundance? You definitely have stability coming into your life. Many of you, this is about leaving an old situation that did not bring you stability. It didn't bring you anything in that level. And now it's about the time to reap the rewards because you've been through those changes, okay? Spirit is here reminding you that there's going to be abundance in this. So whatever lack that you're feeling right now, it's going to come back, especially with the amount of changes. And there are many changes. I feel like I might just be calling this, this month is time for change, right? Because you know it's time for change. And I feel like everything has come full circle for you. They're really showcasing me the sun. Look at this, sun. This is going to bring a lot of healing to you. This change is going to, even though it might be rough, it's going to bring you a lot of healing. Past, present, and future. They're really showcasing me 3 here. Some of you, it's not about saying you're being in a third-party situation. It's about being able to combine yourself, right? Being wary of when you're stuck in your head in the past, because this is thinking, right? When you're stuck worrying about the future, and that you're really combining them all to make sure that you are present, okay? Present energy here. It's really going to heal you. I feel like meditating is going to bring you to that level where you can make a decision and feel intuitively that you made the right decision. Yeah, I feel for a lot of you, you have a lot of happiness on your way. It's just getting through those changes and going through them. All right, Leo, if you resonated with this, go ahead and hit like, comment below, and I will see you next month.